Mitarai says a swear word. Masaru covers Pewter's ears. Masaru. Well, I guess his ears are already covered. How'd you even hear him, Masaru? My headcanon is Masaru has never heard anyone say anything. He's just been guessing this whole time, reading lips. Kaito confesses. Alright, good job, brain. Good day, good people. It is another fine Thursday in the year of the Ascent, and you know what we're doing today. The purples are on. Toonlink, Dave, the United States Aviator. Go ahead and hit it. It's Danganronpa Hunger Games. And in fact, maybe we shouldn't even be playing this per se after a quick. Because you know what we're doing today. You already know. It is. Go ahead and. It's time we decide the Agents of Chaos. Am I ready? I guess I have to be. You know, the general just by now. Bring it up. The Agents of Chaos. There will be Agents of Chaos for singles, tag teams, and OCs. Tag teams tomorrow. OCs Sunday. Sunday? Yeah. This is important. Every episode the champion is in, a wheel will be spun. The winner of this game will be the Agent of Chaos. If the wheel hits, it'll be a championship match. If it doesn't, it increases by 5%. Once it hits, that's all over for the Agent of Chaos. Everything goes back to normal. Or at least it would be. It has been a year since the induction of Agents of Chaos. And something that has gone unchecked. The chaos levels have been supremely overcharged, as if things have become more and more chaotic over time. And thus this season is boundless chaos. What does that mean? It means if and when the wheel does hit, and I thought about this during last season because we had two polar opposite wheels. One that hit at 10%, one that hit at like 45%. Once the wheel hits, it's not over. The Agent of Chaos will maintain their powers. So the new champion still has to watch their back because chaos could still reign. Does the wheel reset back to 5%? No. It continues to increase. That's right. Terrifying, isn't it? But that's the Agent of Chaos. And that's going to be the same for... And we can actually go back to the original music now that we have that gimmick out of the way. That's going to be the same for singles and tag teams. But for OCs, since technically each episode it'd be like an increased odds, so it would be really unfair for like the first episode because they wouldn't show up again. That one specifically will be held at a specific rate, which I don't know. The last district will always be, in all of the OC episodes, the champion and the Agent of Chaos. I don't know what that rate will be. I'm thinking 25% for potentially 4 OC episodes, maybe 4, probably 4. But that's the future. So every OC episode has a 25%. I'll lock it in at 25. That's what I kind of, it's in my head. It's been locked in my head for a while. It's 25. Let's introduce everyone who's here today. We have District 1, Celeste and Kaito. Never had a win to their name. And that chaos is probably brimming in their souls right now. District 2, we have Chisa and Juzo. District 3, we have Tengen, who could be a very good Agent of Chaos, and Mitarai, who's been Teetering and tottering between two sides, hope and despair. District 4, we have our boy Izuyoi, and we have Munakata. District 5, we have Bandai Daisaku, and we have Togami. District 6, we have Junko, who would be very fitting as an Agent of Chaos, with Mukuro trying to be the first ever two-time Agent of Chaos. District 7. Freaking Sayaka. And Akane, who hasn't won in so long. District 8, Mahiru. Trying to make this a picture-perfect moment for her, embracing the chaos it could be with Nakamaru, who hasn't won in ages as well. District 9, we have some Warriors of Hope? It is! Jotaro and Kotoko. District 10, we have Masaru, and we have Monica, who's just been breathing the chaos. The other three, Masaru and Jotaro, they need some wins. Kotoko has only won in preseason, yeah. She wants some real time winning for her. District 11, Taichi and Angie. District 12, you haven't seen him in ages, it's Mekamaru with Kibo. District 13, we have Gonta, who hasn't won in ages as well, and Kokichi. District 14, we have Samugi, and Kori, he is in the house. District 15, we have Ryoko, who hasn't appeared much, but she's made a name for herself last season. And Yasuke, who, well, you know, Yasuke. He needs some love. District 16, we have Pewter and Maya, the longest, the folks who took so long, the longest to ever reign some chaos, and Mikan and Nagito round off District 17. Mikan, the first ever Agent of Chaos, the one who's probably been the reason this is building for so long, and oddly enough, the one who had the most poetic season with Agent of Chaos. She was the Agent of Chaos, Ibuki became the champion, they were butting heads, and then they came together right at the end. It was that season. That was a beautiful season, but tell me who you got. First, second, and third. Don't forget first and second. Also going to that singles season 7 premiere, which currently has Chihiro, Maya, Gonta, Kokichi, Monokuma, Kizukura, Kyoko, Celeste, Kaede, Junko, Yuta, Sakura, Ibuki, Taka, Komaru, Ryoma, Peko, Munakata, Kazuichi, and Kiba. So a couple of these folks are already in. So the top two that aren't already in, they're trying to get their way in. But also make those comments because they're important, like this one. And that one. And that one, who will be the Agent of Chaos for the singles? I don't know. We got a lot of really good contenders. Who would I want it the most? I'll tell you. Give me Sayaka. It kind of just feels right, you know? It would be fitting for her to be the one with the true I'm feeling it. For some reason, I'm really feeling it. Sayaka. Give me... Who do I want to go on to the finale? Sayaka's already in there? No, she's not. Ooh, maybe I don't want her to win. Give me Izuyoi for second, because I will... Oh, Celeste is already there. Yeah, Izuyoi for second. Give me Kaito for third. And those are my top three. Hopefully I didn't jinx them to oblivion, because I thought the jinx was gone with the start of this year, and then, you know, maybe not so much, because, well... We don't like to talk about it. But I got mine. Hopefully you made yours, because this season the Agents of Chaos have a whole lot more power. A whole lot more. And it will be truly terrifying. Chihiro, watch your back. Chihiro could technically be the Agent of Chaos. You know, the sole Agent of Chaos rule, which still applies. Should the Agent of Chaos become the champ, it flip-flops. So we could see some real flip-flopping, which I'm also interested. Could happen. I'd love to see it. But to even figure out if that could happen, you know what we gotta do. You know what we gotta see. Oh wait, no, that's actually wrong. We're not gonna spin. We're not spinning. We're not spinning. We're actually rolling, because it's time to roll the die. Are you prepared? I think all of the Christmas events are also out, except for one, but it's actually... I'm not gonna say anything about it. And there's a bunch of new events that are in. Also, go and leave event. Yeah, go and leave events. I guess just winter events, and I guess you can start leaving like Valentine's Day events too. Jeez Louise, because that's coming up after we do this quick roll, because there's this Agents of Chaos. Oh. let's try that again. Let's try that again. Just one quick roll this time. Is that? And speaking of one, ignore this barcode that can never come off. It's just a 1. One time. Yeah, that's a good chaos start. Yeah. Let's go ahead. Just one time. Yeah, just one time. Nothing more, nothing less. Goodbye, die. Let's go on. Let's see who will be the Agent of Chaos. Are you prepared? I think you have to be. Because it is time to proceed to see just what unfolds as we start with the bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horns, they sound. Dave, you don't turn around. Get over here. Right there. No, right. I need you to stand. There you go. He's looking good. Happy 4,000, by the way. Because we made it. Sound the horns. I don't know what that happened. I don't know how I got backwards. I don't think I did that. That's terrifying. I must have done that. Must have done that. Mahiru watches with envy as Nekomaru and Celeste kiss each other before leaving the cornucopia. Daisaku begs for one of Tengen's weapons. He kills Daisaku with one in response. Well, that's bad. That's bad. Gonta clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Ryoko uses their signature move to kill Kotoko. Rest in peace to her. Kibo uses a sword to kill and bury Monica. You used a sword to dig a hole. Kibo, that is honestly impressive. Taichi seriously contemplates suicide. Don't do it. Kokichi refuses to believe any of this is real. Samugi runs away from the cornucopia. Togami and Angie fall in love at first sight despite the circumstances. Agreed. Didn't think that would ever happen. On a long list of 2 people who I would just be like, no, that would never work out. That combination is up there. Masaru finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Maya and Mitarai arrive at the lodge for their honeymoon. When do they get married? I'll ship it. Sayaka grabs a machete. Nagisa refuses to believe that any of this is real. Corey realizes that dying doesn't mean anything in this endless cycle of despair, so he's gonna live it up this game. More power to him. Mikan runs away with a ladder and some rope. Juzo finds a teleporter. It teleports him right behind Avi. Oh, you thought. You see this? You see this? This is a whiteboard. You know what that protects me from? You? How? I don't know. Akane takes a shackle from inside of the cornucopia. You know what? That thing might be incredibly hard to hit, depending on what move she's using. Pewter and Junko engage in a friendly knife fight. Mukuro runs away from the cornucopia. Nekomaru, Munakata, and Izuyoi get into a fight. Izuyoi triumphantly kills them both. That's our boy, Izuyoi. RIP to Munakata and Nekomaru, though. Chisa takes a loaded shotgun from the supplies and fires it at Kaito. Kaito, now trying to harness all of the losses that he's had, can see the pellets approaching in slow motion and dodges them all. Jotaro scares Yasuke. Did I call him Yosuke earlier? I might have. I got Persona 4 on the mind. Away from the cornucopia. We'll proceed to day 1. What else will unfold? Oh no, that's not what I was saying. Oh no, to in an effort to survive, Juzo tries to strangle Kokichi with toilet paper. It was fortunately 2 ply and is enough to kill Kokichi. This is bad. Sayaka, as an Avi's Wares and Despairs employee, that's bad. Prepares for the inevitable shopping raid. This is bad. You're fired. You're fired. Togami receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Gonta sees Mahiru holding a meeting with Mukuro, Jotaro, and Ryoko. Celeste stares up at the ominous mountain towering in the center of the arena. Has that always been there? Oh, it's approaching. Just get ready for it. Samugi receives a first aid kit from the comments section. Tengen, Chisa, and Masaru race each other down a hill on snowboards. Kibo thinks about home. Mikan shoots an arrow into Taichi's head. It will not be father versus son. It will not be father versus son. Nagito, drink some cocoa to stay warm. Nekomaru makes a Danganronpa rewrite where Izuyoi is the protagonist. I like that. I'm fine with that. I like that a whole bunch, actually. Angie drinks some hot cocoa to stay warm. Mitsurai catches the despair disease and starts posing dramatically. Cory stares up the ominous mountain, towering in the center of the arena. Has that always been there? It hasn't always been there. You'll soon you'll find out. Yasuke confides in Peter. Peter takes notes so he can exploit him later. Junko puts all of their faith into Atua. Akane camouflages herself in the bushes, and Kaito makes a snowman that looks like Maya we lost. Oh! Well, it is definitely the Agent of Chaos episode, because what's more chaotic than a day one arena event? As the tributes take down decorations in the arena. Because I made them. Because Christmas is over. Sayaka tries to take take the star off the top of a tree, but falls hard into a box of glass ornaments, killing her. Rest in peace. I'm not gonna say it. Gonta removes ornaments off of a few trees in the forest. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it. That was pretty glorious. Okay, just real quick. It felt wrong not doing it. Nagito and Masaru yank lights down in perfect synchronicity. Izuyoi remove. Okay, good. I thought he died. Removes a few ornaments on trees in the forest. Oh no, Chisa pushed Yasuke's ladder, causing him to fall through a table of decorations and to his death. Mikan tries to take the star off of the top of a tree. Falls hard into a box of glass ornaments, killing her. Akane and Kaito yank lights down in perfect synchronicity, so do Mahiru and Mukuro. Mitsurai. Mitsurai unplugs lights, which are unfortunately too hot. They've gotten too hot. This causes a terrifying inferno, burning several trees. Cory, Nekomaru, and Jotaro alive. Okay. Tsumugi is crushed by a falling tree. Celeste also unplugs lights, which are unfortunately too hot. They've gotten too hot. This causes a terrifying inferno, burning several trees. Tengen, Angie, and Junko alive. Celeste survives. My goodness. Are we going to be at Saving Grace picks? As Maya and Peter, the tag, look at them, working in perfect sync, yanking down these lights. Juzo pushes Ryoko's ladder. She falls to a table of decorations. To her, she perishes, and so does Togami. Perishes as Kibo pushes his ladder. He goes through a table. Get the tables. We'll proceed. 19. On day one. That is chaos, to say the least. There's not much more I can say about that, except it's time for a Claire de Lune for Daisaku, Kotoko, Monica, Mekamaru, Munakata, Kokichi, Taichi, Sayaka, Yasuke, Mikan, Cory, Nekomaru, Jotaro, Tsumugi, Tengen, Angie, Junko, Ryoko, Togami. I don't even know how many did we lost 19. We had what, 17? We have 15 left, right? Control F alive. Yes, 15. Which means just like that, it's 5 more until your Saving Grace picks. And I think we do have to do a quick recap. Celeste, Kaito, both alive. Chisa, Juzo, still alive. Mitsurai from District 3. Izuyoi from 4. 5 is gone. 6, Mukuro trying to be that 2-time Chaos Reigner. Akane. Because she knows how to reign it too, let me tell you about Mukuro. Akane in 7. Mahiru in 8. Nobody in 9. Masaru in District 10. Kibo in District 12. Gonta in 13. The entirety of this tag team duo, Pewter and Maya. I like that. I like Peter and Maya, if I'm being completely honest. And then we have Nagito and 70, and all of them fantastic. Fantastic options for Agents of Chaos, but I don't know who it's gonna be. Do you? You don't? I don't either. What's going on? Oh, let's see. 5 more until the Saving Grace picks. We just gotta go. That first day was nuts, so let's keep on, let's proceed. to night 1. Chisa wants to speak with the manager of Avia's Wares and Despairs. No. Akane attacks Gonta with her... Oh, with the legacy of her bloodline. Her bloodline was powerful enough to annihilate Gonta. You have a powerful bloodline. That's a big boy. Nagito's obnoxious snoring renders Izuyoi, Mahiru, and Celeste unable to sleep. Kibo and Mai discuss if that big stone is a boulder or a rock. Mitarai says a swear word. Masaru covers Pewter's ears. Masaru. Well, I guess his ears are already covered. How do you even hear him, Masaru? My headcanon is Masaru has never heard anyone say anything. He's just been guessing this whole time, reading lips. Kaito confesses. Alright, good job, brain. Kaito confesses his love for Juzo. Juzo gives him a look of disapproval, and Mukuro finds an etch-a-sketch. Somehow, after a few hours, she creates a masterpiece. We are on to day 2. As Mukuro camouflages herself in the bushes, Juzo trips on a comically placed banana peel and accidentally breaks his neck. Yikes. Pewter finds a yeet ball. Yeet. Kaito kills Maya for her supplies. She will not be raining that chaos twice. Well, maybe tomorrow, actually. Akane sips on some apple cider. Nagito investigates the school grounds looking for clues. Blue's clues? Blue's clues. Kibo sets up an ice cream shack. Mahiru comes and buys some. It was delicious. I didn't know that he was great at making ice cream. Celeste, Izuyoi, and Mitarai make homemade weapons. Masaru receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor, and despite wearing winter clothing, Chisa still feels cold air around her. We only lost. What on? I can't believe. What is what is going? I could another one? Two in a row? Okay. Thousands of baseball pitching machines appear around the school. Izuyoi gets struck in the head by a baseball and dies. He perishes. You guys are probably going to get your saving grace picks. However, I see a string of people who survived, like Mahiru finding shelter, and so does Mukuro. Pewter and Kibo hit a home run. Masaru finds shelter. Chisa hits a home run. Mitarai convinces Celeste to bravely shield them from the baseballs, getting her killed in the process. A shame. But you know what? She's already in that premiere. She doesn't need this one. Kaito trips up Nagito and gets him killed. Rest in peace to him. And Akane manages to find shelter. Now, what started off as, oh, we only lost a couple, turned into, it's time for your saving grace picks. Which means after this Claire de Lune 4, Gonta, Juzo, Maya, Izuyoi, Celeste, Nagito. I'm still flabbergasted that we got 2. They hit me twice with that. Hit me twice. See everybody's statuses. Okay. What else can I say? We're not gonna dilly and dally. It's time for your saving grace picks. Did you expect 2 arena events in a row? 2 days, 2 arena events? Did you expect it? Me neither. But I will tell you who might have expected it. Kaito with 2 KOs, Chisa with 1, Mitarai with 2, Mukuro with none, Akane with 1, Mahiru with 1, Masaru with none, Kibo with 2, and Pewter with 1. That's your final 9. And those are your options for saving grace picks, so you know what you have to do after you've hit that like, you've hit that subscribe, because we are shooting up over that 4 grand. Who knows where we'll stop? We'll never stop. Never ever. Like your comment, comment on your comment, like someone else's comment, edit your comment, make your saving grace picks known. Who do you got for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd? Because those are important. And in terms of the people who are already in the finale, I'm sorry, the premiere, I don't think any of you are. Kibo I think is the only one actually. Just Kibo? Just Kibo. Definitely not Kaito, not Chisa, not Mitarai, not Mukuro, not Akane, not Mahiru, not Masaru, or Pewter. Just Kibo. Alright, so take that into account. In terms of people who could be your two-time Agents of Chaos, we have Pewter, Kibo, and Mukuro. Mukuro will be the only two-time singles Agent of Chaos. Kibo and Pewter could be the first two to hold chaos on both sides of the spectrum. On that note, the choices are yours and yours alone. I will make mine. Give me Chisa. I feel it. It just feels right. Give me Chisa. Give me Pewter for second. Just because, you know what? I miss the Somnium Files. I would love a sequel. That was a dope game. If you haven't checked it out, please check it out. It's dope. Oh, for third. I'm gonna give it to Kibo. Just because he's already in. And I feel like third would hurt the worst in this. So yeah, I'm gonna go Chisa, Pewter, Kibo. That's just what I'm feeling. But, despite how quickly this has turned about, we did end up with 9 instead of just 5 or less, which means Kaito, Chisa, Mitarai, Mukuro, Akane Mahiru, Masaru, Kibo, and Pewter are not caught in a crisis of fate, oh no. Their hearts are beating strong and beating proud. With perhaps a pace faster than mine own. A pace faster than your own. Perhaps the same pace as that of a samurai woman. Is it time? It's time. Let's do it. Who will it be? Who will get the power of the wheel? Who will get the power to cause some chaos? As we proceed, we're gonna find out as Mitarai starts a dance party. Akane, Chisa, and Kaito join in. It was a good time, held by all. Mukuro grabs a kitchen knife. I hope it's just for self-defense. Oh boy. Pewter, Kibo, and Mahiru get into a fight. Pewter triumphantly kills them both. Oh boy. Kibo's gone. Mahiru's gone, but Pewter, he's not playing games. Don't count that man's out. Masaru. Mahiru's gone now. Uses night vision goggles to navigate the arena. You can see, these are not night vision. These are night. Yeah, they're night vision, all right, because I can't see anything. That's my night vision. Okay. The cornucopia is replenished with food supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families because the feast has arisen. Mitarai accidentally steps on a landmine. Poor boy. It was almost his time. Mukuro, Chisa, and Kaito confront each other, but grab what they want and slowly avoid conflict. Good on them. Pewter can't handle the circumstances of being one of my picks and commits suicide. A shame. Akane sobs while gripping photos of her family and friends, and Masaru grabs some rations. We lost 2, which means now we are down to your final 5. Oh man. Yeah. And we still have a day to get through. And I will say that since Kibo's out, it's just whichever are the top 2 of these final 5 that go on. Are you ready? We gotta see what happens. We're only at day 3? Goodness gracious. Masaru confesses how much he has come to hate Akane. Akane runs away crying. Oh. Chisa receives a first aid kit from the comment section. Y'all are supporting her because she was my pick and she needs the support now. I get that. Mukuro uses a spell to suck the intelligence out of Kaito, which shockingly works, leaving Kaito literally dumbfounded. He must have found some smarts from the last time that happened to him, but now they're all gone. So that might not be good for Kaito. We'll go on. We lost 4. Notice I didn't say we lost or anything of the such because fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Not this time. But I can't say we lost 4. So it is indeed a terrible turnabout. 4. Kibo, Mahiru, Mitarai, Pewter. And so, as we see everybody's statuses, it is between Kaito, who's never gotten a win, Chisa, she needs some love, Mukuro, 2-time Agent of Chaos, maybe, Akane, hasn't gotten a win in so long, and Masaru is trying to get his first win, maybe doing it pacifist style. Who will it be? I don't know. But with such events, such as losing 4 when we had 9, that leaves us with 9 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your final 5, which means Kaito, Chisa, Mukuro, Akane, and Masaru are all caught in a crisis. of fate. Are you ready? I don't know who it's gonna be. At this point, I'm honestly fine with any of these folk. I was fine with any of the folk who were here, to be completely honest, but I am excited to see who it's gonna be. Let's proceed to see. Does it all end? It does not. But to build each other's trust, Kaito and Chisa do trust falls on the very first instance of the exercise. Kaito steps aside and lets Chisa fall to the ground. She'll remember that. Oh, don't you worry about that. Masaru and Mukuro have a pose off. Mukuro wins. She's like, I have been posing for much longer than you, small child with headphones. Masaru can't hear her. I can't hear her because that is my headcanon. He's just reading her lips, which he thinks said, congratulations, you won. So he's just a happy camper right now. Akane attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. It is day 4. Masaru travels to higher ground. Chisa seems to be dead, but it's a lie. Kaito makes a snow angel on the ground. Mukuro spends the day making snow angels as well. Look at you two in sync. And Akane explores the arena. We didn't lose any of the folks this time. I don't know why I said that so soon, because this game has been proving me wrong left and right. We'll proceed again. Kaito misses their planned meeting with Chisa and now has a sad feeling in his chest. Mukuro acts all cute. Oh. Akane reminisces about the year of the horizon. It was a year. It was. And Masaru thinks about winning. Will proceed again to... It's okay. Day 5, Kaito starts a cult. Everyone joins. So the remaining 5 are in a cult, so we might not see any deaths as we proceed. We see some deaths. As Kaito bashes Masaru's head in with a mace. Masaru, you were so close. Mukuro gets infected with a despair disease, which is... maybe that's a little chaos on her side as she starts insulting everyone who passes by her relentlessly. Chisa gets a hold of... I'm sorry, what? How are you... No, Chisa, you can't... No, that's not a... Alright, well... I'll allow it. Akane dies from hunger. We'll proceed. We are at your final 3. As Mukuro plays patty cake with Chisa, and Kaito receives a bottle of poison from an unknown sponsor, we can proceed again. Ladies and gentlemen, we lost 2. These 2 are gone, but not forgotten. And even though it's a crisis of fate, we might be hearing a little samurai woman, it is still technically a terrible turnabout for Masaru, Akane, and as we see everybody's statuses. It is a battle between Kaito for potentially his first win. Chisa, she's trying to get her some chaos in her too. And Mukuro trying to be the first ever 2-time agent of chaos. It could happen. This could be it. I don't know who it's gonna be. I chose Chisa. I felt like that was right. I believe in it. But that could all go awry. These 3 are not caught in the samurai woman, they're still caught in the crises of fate. Chisa, you stay away from my soundboard. I allowed it this time, next time I might not. We'll proceed. Kaito, Chisa, or Mukuro. Am I gonna have to change the music? Am I? No. But I will in a second, because Chisa destroys Mukuro's supplies while she's asleep, and Kaito attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death, which means I can do 2 things. I can say, Kaito, you tried, but mans, aren't you the luminary of the losers? And I can add Chisa and Mukuro to this shebang. Which means... once I click proceed, this is over and we have an Agent of Chaos. But who will it be? It's weird asking that question without the music hitting, so let me ask that again. Who will it be? Chisa, who's been robbed many times. Could all of that robbery finally be building up to something glorious? Could she get this win? And could she try to cause chaos for the rest of the season? Or will it be Mukuro, who just got a taste, just got a sampler of chaos last time? It hit too early for her and now she wants more. I don't know who it's gonna be. Both kind of have an interesting story to build on there. Will it be Chisa? Or will it be Mukuro? Chisa. Mukuro. Both kind of manipulated by Junko. But only one will win. Chisa, Mukuro. Chisa, Mukuro. Chisa, Mukuro will proceed to see that Chisa kills Mukuro with a sickle. Mukuro got a taste of that chaos. But Chisa wanted a taste of victory. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what this means. As I click proceed, it is still a terrible turnabout for Kaito, Mukuro. You know what this means. We'll proceed. We can calm that down. In fact, you know what music we usually play, but we don't play it for this one. You know what is going on. Chaos has been building week after week after week for a year. Cashing in chaos, letting chaos reign wasn't enough. It's grown too powerful, and that power has been unloaded onto Chisa. And what despair, what chaos will she reign in Season 7, as she is now your new singles agent of chaos. Chisa takes the win, and Chisa takes the chaos. But will she take the title? I don't know. But yeah, we can actually stop that and then go to the regular. Nice. You guys never see that transition, but we'll proceed. Chisa, congratulations to you, and Mukuro almost was a agent of chaos without a single kill. Almost, but Chisa wanted it. She wanted this win, and she's got it. Congratulations to her. And then we had Kaito, so close. Akane, so close. Masaru, so close. They need some love. I'm pretty sure they're all in tomorrow. Definitely Kaito. Definitely Akane. Definitely Masaru. Yes, they're all in tomorrow. Pewter, Mitarai, Mahiru, Kibo, and Nagito round off your top 10. Celeste, I'm not too sad about you because you're already in this finale. I'm more concerned about you tomorrow because I like the Exit Imposters. I hope they get another shot at the title. With Valentine's Day coming up, they'll probably win that game, so you know what? They don't need it. Unless they break up, I don't know. I don't know. That's interesting. That's very true. Tomorrow's game has a lot on the line, doesn't it? And there's everyone else. This was chaos. It started off as true chaos. Those first 3 days, arena event, the feast. Chaos. Real chaos. This was very fitting for Agents of Chaos. We'll proceed. It all started with Daisaku begging for Tengen to get one of those weapons. Daisaku bit the dust in response, and Chisa KO'd last season's Agent of Chaos to rein in some new chaos, the most powerful chaos we've ever seen. And it needs to be this way so it can die down at the end and go back to normal. The Unbounded Chaos season begins soon, and we know that now Chisa is in charge in the singles, but who will be in charge in the tag teams? Who will be in charge with the OCs? I don't know, but we'll proceed again. Kaito with 3, had the most KOs and he came in 3rd. He was so close, but he is still the luminary of the losers. Chisa and Izioi and Juzo and Kibo and Mitarai and Pewter all had 2. Akane, Celeste, Mikan, Ryoko, and Tengen all had 1. And that's all she wrote. Almost click simulate again, we can go back to the reaping, actually. That's all she wrote. Chisa. I called it also. Called it right at the end. I sure did. Don't forget about that. It felt right, and it was right. Chisa got it. Congratulations to her. Chisa's nuts, let's be completely honest, but I love it to bits. I'm excited. I think she could win. She could be the title holder. If she wins, it does also flip around to Chihiro. Chihiro could be the Agent of Chaos. That's also interesting to me. But We only have 2 more spots to fill for the singles bracket. And I'll read those lists, that list off to you one more time. Chihiro, Maya, Gonta, Kokichi, Monokuma, Kizakura, Kyoko, Celeste, Kaede, Junko, Yuta, Sakura, Ibuki, Taka, Komaru, Ryoma, Peko, Murakata, Kazuichi, Kibo, and now Chisa and Mukuro have rounded it all off. And tomorrow, who else will get there? Because the first and second place definitely go to the singles premiere as well. I don't know who it's going to be. In fact, tomorrow's is the big one, where we just have all the... Generally, it's just like, you know, all the tag teams in one last stand, because they could break up, they might break up. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Stay classy. Year of the Ascent. How do you feel about Chisa? I think that that's really fitting. Everything about this episode was chaos. Let's get out of here. Stay classy. Year of the Ascent. Rising all the way up. Toon Link Dave, United States Aviator. Toodaloo. Like Group. Thanks for watching.